at Boleskine House, former home of Boleskine crowley, who was here to 1899 and 1913. He specifically bought this place because of its location and how the house was built, so he could perform the milling operation, which is sacred magic of every milling mage, a 6-month magical ritual which he needed. This place had everything, the house was in the right direction, the doors and everything like that were in the right direction. Halfway through it, he left and went to Paris, and he didn't close the ritual down. And supposedly he let loose a lot of demons here, specifically one that he was trying to conjure up. These people have witnessed this, they've had stuff like that. The house is being done up at the moment because it burned down in 2015, and it's being done up now by Boleskine Foundation, and eventually it's going to be opened up to the public, and you're going to be able to just walk around on your own and have a look at it and make out what you will of it. Crowley depends on your religious views, what you think of him. To the Christians and Catholics, religious people on that side, he was the beast, the devil, the most evil man in the world. To occultist pagans, he was some sort of genius. His poetry, his books, his writings, his rituals, the occult groups that he formed are some of the most well known. Some of his stuff is the best. There's rumours that Gerald Gardner's original Wiccan Book of Shadows, a lot of people say was 90% written by Aleister Crowley. Whether that's right or not, I can't possibly comment on that. But a lot of people say how he treated women and things like that. Crowley's occult societies, Golden Dawn, other societies, were the first occult societies that let women in to practice, not on a lower level, but on the same level, and sometimes they were higher than the men. Make of it what you will. Everybody has their own theory, and I have my own. I think maybe he was a man of his time. If he was at this era, maybe he'd have been a different person. But then again, I think he was demonised because of what he was doing at the time was a no-no, definite no-no. He was bisexual, he took drugs and everything. And I think if he lived, now he's probably more popular and more thought of, and his books and CDs of his rituals sell more now probably than did when he was alive, and I think he'd be quite popular. The fact that in his Ian of Horus now that he is more popular than he was. But there's two sides to it, whatever you think of him. We're going to go now, we're going to go to, some people call it the Clan Fraser burial ground. It's actually on the sign, it says Boleskine burial ground. We're going to go and it's just opposite Boleskine, so I'm sure Aleister Crowley would have known about this place and maybe even visited this. So we're going to do EVPs, we're going to use the spirit board, and I'm going to use my spirit talker. So we're going to go. Always glad when it opens properly.
We're on the banks of Loch Ness, by the way, guys.
Oh, yeah.
That's Loch Ness at the back there. Do you want to shut that gate? Alright, so that over there is the actual Aleister Crowley house, the green that you can see. It's all covered up with tarpaulin now because they're renovating it all up. And hopefully they're going to open it as a museum. So eventually we'll be able to come in and see it, you know, properly. Which, you know, is what people, occultists and witches and people like that would really love to be able to do. Yeah, there's a lot of Frasers in here, but there's a lot of other people too. Look at this whole vault here. This is the kind of thing that we need to be looking at. I prefer the older gravestones. They've got a little bit of a character about them. Like this one here. It's probably an original clan vault, that, going back to... It's all in Scottish as well, Gaelic. William Fraser. Yeah, so a lot of these are the older ones, probably are the Fraser graves. The Fraser family. So, you know what I'm going to say now to stir it up a little bit? I'm from the Murray clan. What do you think about that, Frasers? I'm from the Murray clan because before I got married to Andy, my surname was Murray. So I am from the Murray clan who descend from Blair Raffle. So was I friend or was I foe? We'll soon find out. Because when we set up the Ouija board and start asking out, we'll know. Look at this. All the writing's gone off it because of the snows and what have you. The weather just literally beats these things right up, you know. I like these ones with the skulls and crossbones. These are the old ones. Philip Affleck Fraser of Gouldethel. And look at the skull and crossbone there. You get a lot of these on the old Scottish graves. I've noticed when we went up to do the Edinburgh vaults and Greyfriars Churchyard. A lot of the graves have got these like that's slipped out of its thing. Look, yeah, a lot of the graves and their children. Children died young in those days. Look at this one here. This is a well old one. Who died at the Free Church Manse? McLean, Reverend John McLean. So this is, now if this is the grave of a vicar, we could probably stir it up here with the Ouija board. So let me go and find Andy, because they're not going to like it very much. He'll be amongst the gravestones somewhere. I don't know which way he went. It's a cold frosty morning on the banks of Loch Ness. Happy Christmas everybody, it's Boxing Day today. And that's Loch Ness at the back there. And we was just looking at that white ripple before when we were walking down. There's actually a white ripple right in the middle of the lake there.
Here.
So you might not be able to see it. I found the grave of a reverend, Andy.
Boleskine. Anything that comes up in this house. Anybody here? Anybody who would like to talk to you connected with the house?
Andy, have you come round this side? I found the grave of a reverend and I'm thinking that it might stir it up a bit because they won't like Ouija boards and things, will they? That stone grave on its own over there. This one here.
Boy.
This is a reverend.
What do you mean? What do you mean by boy? Is that what you're calling me? Is this Mr. Crowley?
No, I don't think it is actually. I think it's the reverend. Look.
Boy?
He wouldn't talk to you like that.
What do you mean by boy?
I don't think he'd talk to you like that. The Reverend John McLean, it's more likely to be someone like him who's talking to you like that.
What do you mean by boy? Can you explain what you mean by boy? You're using that as a term of trying to put me down. Is that what you mean?
There might be a boy here.
Who's here?
Some children buried in here as well.
Can you give me your name? Can you give me your name? Anybody who's here? Anybody here? You'd like to talk to me. In a minute now we're going to use the spirit board. How do you feel about that?
Even do it here. I'm thinking here we're blocked off by the road so we won't get seen. Prepare. Actually, yeah.
Make sure we prepare.
We do need to prepare.
We will prepare.
Alright, so we could put probably the board on here anyway. Maybe it'll be big enough to go on there. Right, know what she needs. What that means is...
What do we need to do
You
to
know
prepare?
what we do to prepare. Earth, air, fire, water, spirit. Our protector Andy, so no evil or negativity or demonic entity can enter him. Although we can make contact through the spirit board, nothing will be able to attach itself to us. In the back. In the name of our Lord Jesus Christ, I bless you, and you will not be able to enter Andy. Nothing evil or negative or demonic will be able to enter Andy as we perform this ritual. And now I do for myself. Earth, air, fire, water, spirit.
What do you mean by prepare?
Nothing evil
Prepare what?
or demonic can come through and affect me. Nothing can leave that Ouija board. You can come into the Ouija board and make yourself known, you could speak, but then you will be dispersed.
Above?
In the name of our Lord Jesus Christ, I bless myself.
What?
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. For thine is the power, the kingdom, and we will be protected by Jesus Christ, and we will be protected by Osiris, Isis, Horus and Thoth. When we use the spirit board, nothing demonic or evil can attach itself to us. Do you want to set the board up? We'll stay around here because people can't see us from the road down here. We come down this morning, guys, because it was absolutely hammering down with rain last night, so we couldn't get out, and the fog came down, so the visibility was so bad.
What do you mean by above? Can you explain a bit more what you mean by above?
As above, so below.
Can you explain to me, please? In total respect.
Do you want to do the board?
My name is Joseph.
My name is Joseph.
Are you a Fraser?
Who are you? Who are you? Sorry, I don't mean to be.
Is it Joseph
Yeah.
Fraser?
What is your last name?
Hear my voice.
Oh, run the EVP player
Your
then.
voice. Okay.
So Andy's got a little device here that you can speak and we'll be able to hear you talking. If there's anything you want to say to us. There's something on this gravestone here about the River Ganges. It says there about... Some of it's in Scottish, so it's hard to read, but it says about the River Ganges. It must be someone who went out to India then.
Put this.
Put it in the niche in the wall.
Anybody here? Let me hear your voice.
Dad. Dad's with us then. Well, that Dad loved Aleister Crowley. He loved anything connected to Aleister Crowley. Come on, Dad, come with us and enjoy this investigation. And I know you can protect us. And I know you used to use the Ouija board, so you can protect the Ouija board for us. Maybe that Grace is... that's a sign.
Is there any chance you could bring
Aleister Crowley forward.
could bring him forward?
That was his house up there, so see if you can go and get his spirit to come forward and come through, and then we can talk to him through this spirit board. And we've blessed and consecrated the spirit board so it's safe. He had books on Aleister Crowley, same as you, that's why he's here. It was an interest of his.
It's turning on and off.
Your phone?
It's turning on and off.
Are you trying to play the Crowley thing?
No, I just had Spirit Talker and it's
It's gone off.
Turned off completely. So what I'm going to do... If we get... If... There's no signal around here, is there?
Well, there might not be, it depends, doesn't it?
Yeah, no connection to that. Sadly,
Well, we'll just use the spirit board then.
I can't do that.
Aleister Crowley used to use Ouija boards anyway, so he's likely to come through this.
What I'm going to do...
I want to keep away from the road really, then people don't see.
Ate, Malcolm's, Vegadula, Vegabora, Leolam, Amen. May only intelligent communication come through this. When we have said goodbye at the end, you will leave and you will stay in this place. You will not be able to follow us.
Yeah.
Snap.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Who's with us, please? Could you like to spell out your name? Would you like to give us some message? Aleister Crowley, if you're here, would you like to come through and make yourself known to us?
Anybody else here?
Any other spirit people that might be with us? If you'd like to spell out your name. Use our energies.
If you don't want to talk to us, tell us to turn it
Say
to
goodbye or
say
say no.
goodbye.
Maybe circle it again to get some more energy. Alright, ready. Okay, any spirit people here would like to speak to us? Take it off a minute. Just you do it for a minute, so. Okay. Would you like to spell out your name? What do you think of us using a Ouija board in this graveyard?
If you want rid of us, you're going to have to do something.
Maybe if you can't move the Ouija, the planchette, maybe you can knock. If I knock twice, see if you can knock back. Or if you want to communicate by tapping, we'll say once for yes and twice for no. Are there any spirit people here with us? See, because sometimes when you film, you don't hear it with your ears, do you? But you pick it up on camera later when you watch it back. Come forward. Maybe you just do it on your own and I'll film. Maybe it just wants you. Maybe it just want to talk to you. Imagine if that planchette shot across on its own now. Aleister Crowley, if you're here, would you please come down to the cemetery and join us? Andy would like to talk to you on the Ouija board. I'll step back, just in case you want his personality alone and not mine. With him being, you know, a male witch, a male ceremonial magician, it's possible that he would prefer the company of another male witch. Is your presence still here at Boleskine House and Boleskine Cemetery? Please come forward if you're here. Stop watering, make sure there's nobody coming down now. I thought I heard something at the other side of this wall. No one's here. I actually thought I heard something shuffling at the side of that wall, but it might be a squirrel or something.
Just tell me your name. Can you give me a name? Or give me a message?
Is there something you can say? Some ritual words of Crowley's that you know? You look really disappointed, Andy. It might just be that he's just not here anymore.
No, I'm just focusing. Love is the law, love and the will. There is no law beyond do what thou will. Amazed how many people are following that line now. They're living, not doing what they just want to, what they're doing, what their will is. Down to you. I know maybe I'm asking a lot, and probably I'm not even on the same level as you were, and probably never ever will be, because you were a one and only. I'd just like some kind of
A sign.
message, a message of inspiration. But I understand you probably get these people coming here every night asking you this, so yeah. Now knowing you, you were probably still fast asleep in your bed at this time of day anyway. Actually shoot then.
Did it? Try the rapping again.
You knock again. Twice for yes. Once for no. That's twice, isn't it? Twice for yes. Once for no.
Or if there's any other ghosts or spirit people would like to come forward and communicate.
Do you find it quite funny that I said you used to probably still be in bed at this time of the day? But I know you probably were, because I remember when you were doing that ritual up here, it was literally, it nearly killed you doing it.
Really?
Because it was that strong, it was that intense. 6 months.
What was he exactly trying to do?
Conjure up demons.
Okay, what was the demon that he tried to conjure? Do you know the name?
I believe the one that he did actually conjure up, and the one that still is Caronzon.
Caronzon, with the C?
Caronzon. C-H-O O Z-O-N.
Yeah.
I think that's how you pronounce it.
Right. If this particular entity is here, would you like to make yourself known?
I'm actually going to say goodbye now.
Yeah, because we're not getting anything on that. It's flat, isn't it, at the minute? But I did consecrate and protect it, so perhaps that might be the reason why.
This board is now closed. No communication can come in. Nothing's coming out. Whatever came in, all characters wanted to come in.
Yeah.
And stay in here. To the house.
Don't forget to put the planchette away. The talking board doesn't want to talk at the minute.
Happens, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, they get it, or you don't.
it happens.
Perhaps the time of, the year or the time of the day or whatever has a bit to do with it.
Sometimes.
No, maybe like Halloween night or something like that would be perfect.
Sometimes you come to places and you've got massive expectations, and
it's flat.
it's flat.
And some places you don't expect anything, and that's where you get your best activity.
And
It's all kind of luck, really, isn't it?
yeah, I mean, it's just, don't be disappointed. It can't be helped.
No.
It's what happens.
Yeah.
And like I say, we've not finished yet, so
No.
who knows what dark mysteries we could get on. We could be peeping in.
It could be.
He's probably...
He would have come down here. I think he'd have used this place
Oh,
for
yeah.
rituals, to be
Yeah,
fair.
He would have come down here.
It's old enough.
He would have come down here. But
These
then,
ones that round here are all Frasers.
But then again, if he's had people coming here for like
Uh,
70, 80 odd years asking him to come down, he's probably gone.
Are any of the Frasers here would like to come forward and make themselves known? Is this your coat of arms? Blessed are the dead. Blessed are the dead which die in the Lord. I think it says Lord. That's what it looks like. Blessed are the dead which die in the Lord. Oh, it says Lord.
Yeah, in the Lord.
There's some on the floor here. Look at these. These are well old. I'm upside down actually. It's this way around. 1706. That's how old. 1705, 1706. Some of these are like really, really mega old. That's how far this clan goes back to. Well, I'm Clan Murray. You might not want me in your graveyard. Philip Alec Fraser of 1787. There's a stag on that one, look at that. Hugh Fraser. Look, it even says what his job was. Cashier at Rose Street Foundry. Died at Inverness, age 43. Cashier at Rose Street, look. Cashier. Rose Street Foundry. It's always interesting when they put what they did as a job on. Don't forget the board.
Let's be honest. Come on. Oh, somebody talking there.
Looks like there used to be a door there. Look, door shaped.
Yeah, it could be like a bit of
This is probably, yeah, it's probably like this was like the original vault or something.
Yeah. Are you near this? Anybody? Come on.
Any Fraser spirits?
Anybody connected with the house? Anybody connected with the burial ground? Is it? Well, love to visit. You're in visit, or you want us to visit?
To visit?
Or we're visiting. We can't, I'm sorry, but we can't visit the house because
They won't let us in, it's been renovated.
the season is closed. Oh. Is this person somebody connected with this Clonford burial ground, Boleskine burial ground, or is this somebody connected with the house over the road?
I'll walk over there and look at some other graves.
Anybody in this area? Oh, I could talk to anybody. Can you tell me what this building was here at the bottom of the burial ground?
Let's have a little look at Loch Ness itself. Oh, they're over this side. Look. Loch Ness. It's 20 miles long. Aged 100 years. There's one under the tree there. Let's see what that one is. Where's Aleister Crowley buried anyway? MacDonald. That's probably why he's under the tree. MacDonald and daughters. Look at that. It's
Stop.
many years farmer. Simon McTavish, the
Faces in the
farmer.
fog.
Seriously.
Faces in the fog. bit confused here because there's no fog.
No, but there might have been fog.
Anything else to tell me?
There might have been fog. There's some Camerons here as well, Duncan Cameron. Farmer.
Are there any spirits about in this graveyard?
See, sometimes you get voices coming through, don't you, when you don't hear it. You only hear it when you play it back later. I think that's the newer bit over there, to be fair. So let's stay back over this side. Look at all these broken pieces of masonry lying about.
Cart? Oh, is that what you think we're in? We've come by cart. Oh, yes.
That's the house at the back there with the green tarpaulin on it. That's the actual Crowley house. One of them anyway, the other's down in Cornwall.
Interesting.
We have spoke before.
We have spoke before.
Ah, really?
Who are you then? Who we've spoke before with?
Probably it's Crowley then, because you've done rituals, haven't you, where
Well,
you've communicated and stuff with
We
him.
spoke before. So you somebody who's followed me round. Can you?
What's your name,
Would
please?
you like to tell me who you are? I mean, you keep saying you've spoken to before. You know us. Who are you? Are you male or female? I'd like to know. You spoke before. Can you give me some sort of name? You've had quite a few. Near enough every time I get. We've spoken to you before.
Yeah, you have.
Or very similar.
We have spoke before.
Said it again.
That's exactly. We have.
Okay, so who
It's
are
like
you,
the-
please? What's your name?
It's like the demanding to say
Yeah.
that we have spoke before. We have spoke before.
Yeah, but we need to know your name because we speak to so many
I
spirits.
need to know who you are, or you playing a game and I've got to find out who you are. Is that what you're trying to do?
Where were we when we last spoke to you?
Yeah.
What location?
Quite demanding, whoever they are. You don't know, do you?
It could be anyone. We've spoken to tons of
Who have we
spirits.
spoken to before? I mean, spirit-wise, I mean, I don't need any disrespect to this person, but I've spoken to a lot of people who are from the spirit world.
We need to know your name, please, or the location
But
where we
keep-
last talked to
I
you.
must admit, you keep talking. You do keep talking to
Welsh.
Welsh.
Also, when we were down in
Ah.
at the hospital, beyond the
Are you
gate.
from the hospital or the inn? If you're Welsh, are you from the hospital or the inn?
So you never know if that person might have travelled up to Inverness for holidays or whatever, their family maybe.
Can you tell me your name?
It's like they're having a guessing game with
spoken
those
before.
clues.
I know.
You know, like a bit of a quiz, guess who I am kind of thing. Don't forget, they'll have a
Are
sense of humour.
Are you male or female? Man or a woman?
Give us some clues.
How old are you? I know I'm firing
You know,
questions
but
at
do you remember
I'm
when we
curious.
were in the old people's section of the hospital and you were having a laugh with that woman? Whatever her name was. It Annie, was it?
Annie. Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? Oh, sorry, love. It's a bit older for that. But yeah. Just need a name. Just need a name and then we can get chatting and stuff.
Who are you, please? What spirit have we got present here?
Yeah.
Give us some clues to who you are. Or where you stood in this cemetery. We're going to lose battery in a minute on this, so we're going to have to wrap it up.
Oh well, that's been interesting.
We've been anyway, that's the main thing.
And that was the main thing. That was the main thing. I've been here. I wanted to come here. We never know what we picked up on camera or on the.
We're following you.
We're following you.
They're following us
I'm
now.
sure they are.
Oh,
I'm
that's
sure
good.
they are.
You can lead us to a petrol station.
Yeah, but yeah, that's been interesting. But it's not so much picking stuff up here. It's not so much getting stuff through. It's just I wanted to come to this place. I wanted to come for the obvious reasons, and I've seen it, and that's all. That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted. Bye. Yeah.